up a spectacular tour of hair-raising homes.
Help me!
You have to play! These people put the creep in creepy. A bone-chilling carnival.
I love the Waka-Pool.
Plus high-tech, high-drama frightorama.
What's with that really haunted Halloween house?
Premieres Sunday night at 9 on HGTV. Brought to you by John Hancock. The future is yours.
Are you ready for a really spooky show? They're the most spooktacular Halloween houses anywhere. See how this home in California turns into a carnival that'll chill you to the bone. How this wraparound porch becomes a ghoulish theater. How a driveway transmogrifies into a haunted shack. Plus, a house wired for high-tech, high-drama, fright-o-rama, and more scary houses than you can throw an egg at. Wait a minute. Something's not quite right. Every neighborhood in America has that one house that takes Halloween so seriously, it's scary. You know the one I'm talking about.
Well, this special dares to knock on death's door
And ask Death that age-old question.
that you have been too scared to ask. What's with that really
Haunted Halloween house. Up next, Mountain View, California, where a high-tech Halloween haunter brings the dead back to life. And that's no baloney. On Halloween, some people visit the local haunted cemetery. In Mountain View, California, the haunted cemetery comes to them. What's with that really haunted Halloween house? This is the Devious Concoction Cemetery, DC for short, and it's definitely not for the faint of heart. The DC Cemetery is chock full of animated ghosts, ghouls, and grim reapers. And it was started 16 years ago by a guy named Brent.
You guys are married?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, but you don't live at this house.
No, it's my parents' house.
Brent and Casey may have moved out and gone on a honeymoon, but the Halloween haunt stayed put.
This was the haunted house. It was
Yeah.
when you were living here with your folks.
Yeah.
And so when you moved, you decided to just keep it here?
But we live in an apartment, so you can't do this in an apartment. So I don't think homeowners would accept that.
No.
The Homeowners Association may not be thrilled, but Brent's parents sure dig it.
We've always had, decorated for Halloween, but it was always the hokey stuff, just the cutesy things. And Brent became intolerant of the cutesy things and asked if he could take over, and that was the beginning.
Brent's teenage hobby grew to monstrous proportions, and now it takes up 1,800 square feet of his parents' front and side lawns. So what do the neighbors think of all their Halloween visitors?
It brings a lot of attention nearby. It's a nice attraction, somewhere safe to bring your kids.
I think he's an artist, and I think that artists need to be supported, so we're happy to be their neighbors.
Even with some help from his brothers and a few neighborhood volunteers, it takes Brent 6 weeks to build the haunted cemetery.
How long does it take to tear down?
About a day.
Really?
Yeah, once we get all the props out, it takes about a day.
Do you have any idea what it costs you every year?
Probably 10 to 20 grand a year.
Brent has made his own business out of his hobby. Yep, building creepy, scary animated props is his full-time job. So it's cool that Brent invests every penny in high-tech animatronics.
Animatronics is a lot of pressurized cylinders and pistons, and it's all air-powered.
Yep, all cylinders.
But to get a look at these animatronic horrors, you've got to get past the baddest one around, the Grim Reaper. Okay, I'm being aware already. Well, the Reaper's on break. He's in the Reapers Union after all. Let's check out his neighbors. A cute couple who don't know the meaning of "Till Death Do Us Part."
So normally these doors close.
Yep, the doors will be closed. The organist will start playing the funeral march. The doors will slowly creak open, and then they both walk out.
I think I'll skip the wedding cake. And get a load of this guy over by the entrance. He's dying to get out of here. But how the heck do you build something this complicated? I'm glad you asked. You start out with a steel frame called an armature. That's got all the joints and moving parts you'll be scaring people with later. All these creatures run on air pressure, so you'll need a lot of tubing and valves to get them moving. Then, you need a skeleton.
There's no real skeletons here,
No real skeleton.
as far as you know.
Yeah.
You attach the skeleton to the armature and give them a makeover.
So this is a cheesecloth and the stretchable spider webs that you buy around Halloween.
And then what do you spray it with?
Gel stain, just like you'd use for
Like on wood.
staining wood.
Hook it all up to an air compressor, add some electronics to trigger it, and you're ready to freak out the neighborhood. But some of these animatronics are a lot more complicated, like this grieving widow. Not only is there an organist tickling the ivories for the widow, but she has to turn, stand, and then go for your throat. There's so many creatures doing so much stuff that Brent needs this high-tech computer to run them all.
Each one of these wires is actually running a valve on a prop, or a light or a fog or something similar like that.
And that's just the side yard. In the front yard, Brent's built a creepy morgue, complete with crypt keeper. There's scary stuff as soon as you walk in the door.
Now, is he triggered like by motion?
Yeah, he's triggered by a passive infrared sensor.
Oh.
Same with this guy here. He leans forward.
Oh, he reaches to grab you?
Yeah.
What's this guy do? I can tell I'm not going to like this one at all.
This is our new Nanny and Peekaboo. This is our favorite.
What does Nanny and Peekaboo do?
It'll turn towards you, lift its mouth open,
Ew.
and then the baby will jump up and spit water out of its nose at you.
Well, I never.
And then our last effect is our Candyman. It directs the kids into the area, and if you reach your arm in to grab a piece of candy,
And you have a very scary exit sign.
Well, that wasn't so bad. Ah, never mind.
That's amazing. I mean, it's like professional.
Yeah, it's good.
Good? It's downright scary how good it is. It's a frightening business Brent's gone into, but building these animatronic ghouls for people everywhere makes it easy for everyone to say, Happy Halloween, everybody!